Age of Exploration, Prince Henry founds School of Navigation. Slave trade in Africa, Gutenberg's printing press. Songhai in Africa, Sir Ivan the Great of Russia. All right, the Spanish Inquisition, like you're looking. You're trying to find out who's not Christian. Columbus sails to the Caribbean. Age of absolute monarchs. Protestant Reformation. Spanish conquistadors in the Americas, like you're praying like the card shows. Calvin's Institutes of the Christian Religion, show Calvin's beard. The Council of Trent. Baroque period of the arts. Japan's isolation. Jamestown, make a J with this hand, Jamestown and Plymouth Colony founded. Age of Enlightenment, circa something.
Sorry.
Hudson's Bay, make a bay with your hands, Hudson's Bay Company. First Great Awakening. Classical period of the arts. Do it with 2 fingers on this side and 5 on that side. Classical period of the arts. The 7 Years' War. Age of Industry, like you're making a smokestack. James Cook sails to Australia and Antarctica. American Revolution and General George Washington. Madison's Constitution and the Bill of Rights with your right hand. Now flip it for French Revolution. The Second Great Awakening. All right, you just did the Second Great Awakening. Do 2 L's for Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark Expedition. Napoleon, crowned Emperor of France. Liberation of South America. Now you're going to explain to the side for the War of 1812. The War of 1812, come together, the Missouri Compromise. Immigrants, use 3 fingers. Immigrants flock to America. And that gets you ready to make an M for the Monroe Doctrine. Then you're going to do long eyelashes for Romantic Period of the Arts. Cherokee Trail of Tears. U.S. westward expansion, and if you use 3 it kind of looks like a W. Marx publishes the Communist Manifesto. That's a bad thing. The Compromise of 1850 and the Dred Scott Decision. U.S. restores trade with Japan. British Queen Victoria's rule over India. Then Darwin publishes The Origin of Species. Lincoln's War between the States. Reconstruction of the Southern States. Dominion, it's on top of us. Dominion, it's raised up. Dominion of, make a C, Canada. Now make it an O. Otto von Bismarck unifies Germany. Boer Wars in Africa. Spanish-American War. All right, this is going to build the progressive era. Australia becomes a commonwealth. Mexican Revolution. World War I and President Wilson. All right, do an L, Lenin and the Bolshevik, and then again the revolution in Russia. All right, just like the card that we look at, U.S. evangelist Billy Graham. Modern period of the arts. Pretend like you're splatter painting. So here's your paintbrush. Modern period of the arts. The Great Depression and the New Deal. World War II and President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Stalin of the USSR and the Katyn Massacre. The United Nations formed. The Cold War. All right, make an I. Gandhi and India's independence. A J for Jewish state established. All right, an M. Mao and communist victory in China. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. All right, now you're going to the west for the Korean War. Martin Luther King Jr., and this is moving forward in the civil rights. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement. Now you're in an airplane. Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador. The Antarctic Treaty. So it's your hands coming together, and Antarctica is very cold. The Vietnam War. U.S. astronauts walk on the moon. All right, Age of Information and Globalization. Watergate and President Nixon resigns. Fall of communism in Eastern Europe. Now bring it back. European Union formed. All right, apartheid means apart. Apartheid, to make your two A's, apartheid abolished in South Africa. September 11th, 2001, Rising Tide of Freedom, Rising Tide of Freedom. Yes.
Rising tide of freedom. Time